Hi there, I am Gloria Heck with Remax Direct, and I want to welcome you today to the South Florida Real Estate Tips YouTube channel. And today we're going to be talking about what's going on in the market for May of 2023. So hang on. Oh my goodness. So we are in the heat of our spring selling season right now. And people are asking what's going on in the market. Well, we know that the Feds raised the rates yesterday. And so we're looking at interest rates at about 7% right now. I've seen interest rates higher and I've seen interest rates lower. But that's where we are as far as interest rates are concerned. But let's talk about what's going on in as far as the market and what's happening in sales here in Southeast Florida. So the numbers I'm giving you are the latest numbers that were released by the MLS and our Florida boards, and the latest information is actually from March. But let me go over what's going on. And I have information for Miami-Dade, Broward County, and Palm Beach County. So let's go over what the numbers have to say so far. So when we look at the numbers that I'm going to show you as far as the market update, we're going to be looking at from last year to this year. And we know last year at the beginning half of the year, we were still dealing with the pandemic and we had crazy numbers. And then things started to slow down a little bit because the interest rates went up, and so things started to calm down a little bit, and we saw more inventory. People had more opportunities to buy properties. We were doing buyers had a better opportunity as far as a choice to select from, but they were paying higher interest rates. So now as we come into this market, the question is what's going on and what do we think is happening? So what I'm going to share with you is information of what has already occurred from March of 2022 to March of 2023. Okay, so hang on. Okay, so as far as closed sales are concerned, in Miami, we had in 2023, we had 1,093 properties that closed, which was different from last year where we had 1,411 properties closed. So that was a difference of 22% less homes that were sold. In Broward County, we had 1,271 properties that were sold in March of this year. And then when you compare last year, it was 1,541 homes that sold in Broward County, which was a 17.5% difference in the market. So we're having less sales. Palm Beach County wasn't really that much difference from last year to this year, but I'll give you the numbers. So it was 1,465 for this year. And last year, it was 1,590 properties, single family. I'm talking about single family homes that were sold. So between 7.5% to 22% less homes were sold year to year in all of the counties. So let's take a look at what the median prices are. If we're talking about Miami, the median price this year looks to be $570, and last year it was $540. So that's a 5.6% increase. So contrary to what everybody was thinking, that prices were going to go down, prices aren't going down. Broward County, the average home is $565 now. Last year, it was $545. So that's a 3.7% increase. In Palm Beach County, the most expensive average home is, the most of the three counties, it's the most expensive with $575 this year versus $541 for March of last year, and that's an increase of 6.28. So a lot of people are on the fence about buying, and they keep saying, well, I'm going to wait until the prices go down. The prices aren't going down. We're not seeing trends that they're going down. So if you're waiting, you're going to wait to pay more money for your property. Let's talk about the months of inventory that we have. Right now in Miami-Dade County, we have 3.5 months of inventory. Last year, we had 1.7 months of inventory. So from 1.7 last year to 3.5, that means that we have more homes to sell. If we're talking about Broward County, it's 2.7%, whereas last year it was 1.1%. Now let's take a look at Palm Beach. Palm Beach, there's 3.2 months of inventory versus 1.2 months of inventory in March of last year. So clearly there is more inventory for sale. So there's more homes for sale than there were last year. Okay? So now let's talk about time on market. How long is it taking for people to, once they put their home on the market, till they actually get a contract? If we're looking at Miami-Dade, it's 35 days. Last year, it was 18 days. Broward County, 33 days. Last year, it was 10 days. Palm Beach County, 31 days. Last year was 10 days. So clearly, homes are staying on the market for a longer period of time. Not that much longer. I mean, it's between 31 and 35 days, depending on what county you're in. Now, let's talk about how much inventory is actually out there. As far as single family homes, active inventory in March of this year in Miami-Dade County, there were 3,299, so 3,299 single family homes for sale. Last year, there was only 2,205 properties for sale. So clearly that's almost 50% more inventory in Miami-Dade from last year to this year. We're talking about Broward County. In March, we had 2,988, and last year we had 1,608. So that's almost 80% difference, 80% more inventory. Palm Beach County, they're the highest amount of single family homes for sale. It's 3,876. And last year it was 1,869. So anywhere between 50 to 100% increase in inventory. So let's summarize what's going on. Interest rates have gone up. Actually, I've seen interest rates anywhere from 5.5 to about 7.5%. And sometimes even 10% if you're dealing with the hard money lender. So it just depends what the interest rate is going to be. And you could always buy down your rate as well. So to summarize, what's happening here in South Florida, we have more inventory. So that means we have more homes for sale. Homes are staying on the market for a longer period of time, and prices are going up. So is it a good time for you to buy? Is it a good time to sell? It depends on your own individual situation and what's important to you. That's what's going on in the market. That's what's happening. We're expecting the numbers of sales to increase because this is really the peak of our season, whereas we're getting into the peak of our spring selling season. So our expectation is that we will see more sales, but really we're kind of back to a normal market, but it still is a seller's market. So there you have it, folks. That's our market update. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, we've got plenty of other videos for you. I hope you will subscribe and give us a thumbs up on this video.